Namaskar my friends, and today I'm back here with another action figure review, and today we'll be taking a look at the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Tim Drake Robin from Robin Reborn. So let's have a look at the box, and this is the front of the box, this is the side of the box, this is the other side of the box, and this is the back of the box. So without further ado, now let us have a look at the figure. So before we take a look at the figure, let us have a look at the accessories, and we do get this DC Multiverse base. We have seen this at least a million times now. We do also get this staff for Robin, for Tim Drake Robin, and he uses this weapon. This is his weapon of choice. He's incomplete without this. It's a little warped from the package, so you can use a hairdryer to fix it, or you could use a hot water, cold water treatment. You can definitely use that as well, to straighten it up. So yeah, that'll help. And he does get a Batarang, and I believe that this Batarang came with the Nightfall Batman, which I did not purchase for my collection because I already have the TC Direct one, which I will be showing in this review. So this is the Batarang that the McFarlane Toys Nightfall Batman came with, and that was in blue. This is in black. It's pretty much the same thing. And Robin holds it pretty well, although I just feel that this is a little out of scale for the figure. It should have been slightly thinner for a better look and a better scaling, but well, McFarlane Toys have always had that issue. The Batarang, however, does look pretty much in scale, thankfully, this time around. Otherwise, McFarlane have this bad habit of giving very, very thick and big Batarangs, but this one looks absolutely fine in his hand, but I just feel that the staff actually is a little too big for Robin to hold, but well, that's just me. Now let us have a look at the figure. And now we have Tim Drake Robin with us, and well, first impressions, I like it. I like it quite a bit. I liked sculpting work on him. McFarlane Toys never exactly gives us comic accurate stuff. They kind of put in their own take on it, with designs, although I don't know if this was in the Robin Reborn comic. I'm not too sure. I haven't read it. He does give us a lot of details, and the suit looks very modern. It has got that comic book feel, but the suit looks very modern with all these panels and everything, so that looks kind of cool. Nice detail here on the shoulders as well. Nothing in the legs, but we do get some added details here, sculpt work here in the boots as well, and the cape also looks very nice, very, very nice. Nice sculpted details there. It's sort of swept off to the side a little bit, that asymmetrical look that McFarlane is always looking for, which kind of looks good, which looks good in some figures but not all. In this case it does look good, so yeah, that looks pretty cool. The R for Robin looks very, very clean. If you have a look here, looks relatively clean, so that's good, nicely painted. And yeah, overall this is a very, very nice piece. I feel this is something that McFarlane have done well with some of their figures, and this looks pretty good. Even the belt also looks very, very nice. Could have used a little more paint, I feel, but the sculpting is there, so customizers can actually paint him and paint the belt and sort of make it look even better. So yeah, that's definitely good. However, I do have an issue with the face. Although the face, if you have a look at it the first time, doesn't look too bad. It does not. Once you take a closer look at his face, you slowly begin to understand that what on earth is that expression? What is that? What on earth were you trying to do there, Todd? What is that? My God, I don't know what that expression is. Is he pissed off because he doesn't look pissed off? Is he happy because he doesn't look happy? Is he sad? He doesn't look sad. I'm not a very big fan of this face right here. I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. The sculpting on the hair looks very nice. I really like that. That's pretty cool. The mask here on the eyes also look pretty good. But I don't know what this is. What is that expression? What on earth is that expression? I don't get it. I'm not a very big fan of that expression. But you know, once you put him on the shelf, he does have a good shelf presence, but you take one look good at that face and you're like, I don't know what that means. I don't know what's going on here. That is my only gripe with this figure, really, as far as the sculpting is concerned. They could have done so much better with the face, but I don't know what they have done here. I'm not very happy about this. So as far as the articulation is concerned, he does look up. It is pretty good. Thankfully, he does look up. He barely looks down. Not much going on. The head does rotate side to side, and he does have a little bit of attitude, a little bit of tilt going on there. That looks pretty good. Now, because of the sculpting here, the shoulders only go up to about 90 degrees to the side as far as range is concerned. There is a butterfly joint here, which kind of gives you a little bit of movement there. Not much to play with, but yeah, you do get a little bit of movement. I really like the bicep swivel that's going on here. That's very nice. First time I've seen the McFarlane bicep swivel work this well. Now, this figure was not re-released, but previously released as the Red Robin. So yeah, the bicep swivel on that also worked pretty well. So I'm quite happy with the way the bicep swivel works here. Double jointed elbows, again, great range. Looks kind of ugly from here, but yeah, fantastic range here with the double jointed elbows. The torso articulation on to the side, it's quite good, not too bad. Again, side to side looks very, very cool. He does crunch back a fair bit, but as far as forward crunch is concerned, yep, he does not. And oh boy, same thing. I'm so sick and tired of this. The sculpt here sort of doesn't allow for a forward ab crunch, and come on, McFarlane Toys, give us a proper ab crunch. I mean, I don't get it. I really don't. I mean, why would you do this? Why would you do this? Come on, I mean, man. There are two joints here, and he barely crunches forward. See? Not much happening there. This is so frustrating. When did McFarlane Toys get the license again? Was it in 2019, 2020? It's been more than 3 years now, I think, right? More than 2 years, more than 3 years, and they still haven't got the ab crunch right. Most of the figures suffer from this problem. They just don't have the ab crunch. Oh boy. This is so frustrating. Anyway, moving on with the review. He does have a slight waist swivel going on here, not much. At least it's very tight in my copy, so yeah. And he does not have any thigh swivels. He does kick forward, again, barely 90 degrees. Again, the sculpt here, the diaper here, that is a part of his uniform, part of his armor, restricts the movement. But we do get a very nice double jointed knees, which looks pretty good. This part again looks very ugly. They should do something about these two cavities here. They should definitely do something about that. And his ankles do go back quite a bit to come forward a lot, which is very, very good. And he does have ankle tiltage or ankle pivots, which is quite good. His wrists do have that swivel movement, and they have a vertical hinge as well for both the hands, so that is pretty good. So yeah, overall the articulation is it's very average. You can get a few poses out of him, definitely, but this area is just so disappointing. McFarlane Toys, as good as their sculpts are, as good as the quality of their figures are, they really need to do something about the ab crunch. It just leaves so much more to be desired, really. Very disappointing. Let's have a look at the comparisons. So here he is with the McFarlane Toys Azrael Batman and the McFarlane Toys Red Hood, and yes, definite scale issues. Now this Robin is supposed to be a teenager, right? He's supposed to be much younger, not this well built, And yeah, he's supposed to be a teenager, and yeah, definite scale issues here. And Azrael is supposed to be way bigger, so yeah, this just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. And here he is with Martian Manhunter and Dr. Fate, and again the scaling issues continue. Martian Manhunter is supposed to be way taller, and yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Again, disappointing to see that McFarlane Toys is really suffering as far as the scaling is concerned. Inconsistent scaling throughout their entire DC Multiverse line. Very disappointing. And here he is with the DC Direct Nightfall Batman on the right, and the Arkham Knight Batman on the left of your screen. So yeah, again, this scaling also doesn't quite work. Yeah, maybe these two kind of work, but again, he's too tall. So yeah, you could probably play around with force perspective in case you're into toy photography. And here he is with two basic Robin figures from Mattel. And here he is with the Arkham City Robin on the left of your screen, and the animated universe Damian Wayne Robin on the right. Now Damian Wayne doesn't quite stand on his own, so hence I've used the McFarlane base. So that is what he looks like with these two Robins. And this is what he looks like with the Scarlet Spider-Man from Marvel Legends and a Hasbro Black Series Stormtrooper. So my overall thoughts for this figure: it's a good figure. It's a good solid piece. Yes, again, I have an issue with that facial expression. A lot of people may not, but I personally do. But overall, yeah, this is a pretty good figure. Sculpt wise, at least, you can stand him up on the shelf and he'll look pretty good, holding his staff and his batarang, and scaling is an issue. McFarlane Toys have suffered. The McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse line has suffered a lot because of scaling issues, and yeah, they really need to talk to their team and figure a few things out, because this is getting very frustrating. And of course, the app crunch, they really need to do something about this for all their figures, maybe barring one or two, but it's pretty much the same story every time. And this kind of sort of creates a distaste amongst fans, amongst collectors, and that's not a good thing for any collectible producing or any toy company. It doesn't matter whether you're McFarlane Toys, doesn't matter if you're Hasbro, doesn't matter if you're SHF or Mayfex, or you need to get your game right, you need to get your products right. There should not be QC issues. We are paying our hard-earned money for these things. There should not be QC issues. There should not be issues with the apps like this. You really need to figure things out. However, if you're into toy photography, then I'm sure you're going to be liking this figure, because he has a lot of sculpt, so it kind of adds a lot of depth into your photos. So yes, once you get him in front of the camera, once you hit the lights, yeah, you can definitely get him into certain poses, definitely take some very cool photographs of him as well. Anyway, having said that, it is time for me to wrap up this review. If you like this review, then do give us a like, comment, share and subscribe. And of course, we will be bringing you more action figure reviews in the next few weeks. Till then, please take very good care of your families. Please take very good care of your collections. Enjoy your collections, enjoy your family, enjoy life. And always remember, till all are one. Thank you so much for joining us today.